Welcome back, everybody. As you probably guessed from the title, we are going over this body armor plate here today from Premier Body Armor. There's a few things that are pretty cool about it. One thing that makes it really unique, so it is multi-curve, 10 by 12. So the multi-curve, it's hard to tell on camera. Cameras flatten everything out for folks that don't know, but it is truly multi-curve. It's not just a single curve, it curves up here on the top and on the sides and those sorts of things, so that way it stays nice and close to your body, maximizing comfort for the guy wearing it. Now, comfort is relative with armor, but relative to non-multi-curve stuff, it is more comfortable for sure. We have that shooter's cut here, and the thing that makes this unique is that it is really lightweight. I know you can't tell on camera, obviously, but this thing comes in just over 4 pounds. We'll put the actual weight here on your screen for you guys to see. It's made in America as well, so those are some things that a lot of the competitive offerings out there just don't have. Sorry if there's any wind noise. Typically I hate wind, but today it is insanely hot out here, like literally record-breaking temperatures and humid, so it's well into the triple digits, so I'll be sweating profusely throughout the video. Anyway, enough yapping from me. Let's head over and start shooting this thing. Before we actually start shooting the plate, I want to let you guys know who are watching this right around the time the video was released that we have teamed up with the folks at Premier Body Armor as well as Ballistic Dummy Lab to give away a pretty cool package. Basically, they're going to be giving away 2 of their rifle rated plates, a carrier, and then also the Ballistic Dummy Lab, ballistic dummy, right? Makes sense, right? So it has like all the bones, heart tissue, lung tissue, those sorts of things built into it, and you can still see through it. It's a pretty cool piece of kit. If you guys have watched Garand Thumb's How Deadly is a Shotgun video, you've seen it. Anyway, they're giving it away. There's a ton of different ways to enter, and a link to enter the giveaway will be down below. All right, let's go ahead and shoot this thing up. Whenever I'm testing any type of armor, I always debate whether to go easy and then to hard, or hard then to easy. So in this case, we're gonna go hard to easy, simply because I don't wanna have a compromised ceramic layer, which is the first layer, and then hit it with something and have it go through and kind of give out like misleading data, if that makes sense. So we have our armor-piercing black tip 30-06 coming out of my Springfield 1903, which is a beautiful rifle. And the plate is downrange at like 15 feet. So like basically muzzle velocity distances, I'm probably gonna get pelted with ceramic. Such is the price we pay. Let's see what it'll do. One thing I forgot to mention is that behind the actual plate itself, we have a box full of probably 35 to 40 pounds of dirt. So that way it's going to simulate somewhat anyway, the best we can do out here in our redneck lab, you know, actually having pressure behind it like it would have with when it was worn rather. So we had our entrance hole. I tried to center punch it. We center punched it and had some back face deformation. Again, it's always tough to tell on camera just how much because it flattens it out, but some for sure. It probably would hurt, but without question, you'd be alive. And it passed it, which is crazy for a plate that weighs what this thing weighs. I mean, obviously it's past what it's rated for at this point, but we're gonna keep shooting it, try to kill it. And I'll just say that that's impressive again for the weight, but we're gonna keep going. Next up, we have my Howa 1500 from Brownells, and it has a 308 22-inch barrel on there, and we have some M80 ball, so just classic military stuff there, and we'll see how it does. Let's check it out. We had our point of impact right here, as you guys just saw there, and had more back face deformation there. But again, no pass through at all. You would be just fine. I can actually hear the bullet moving around in there, and yeah, you'd be fine. We're gonna keep going. The next round we're gonna put into it is some M855. This is from the folks over at Global Ordnance. Big thanks to them for sponsoring the ammo here on the channel, one of our sponsors. And we have an 18-inch barrel here coming out of the Performance Center AR. And to the best of my knowledge, the 855 ratings with body armor in terms of level 3, level 4, etc. are done with a 16-inch barrel. So this one's coming out a little bit faster, and again, we're at like 15 feet, so basically muzzle distances, and we'll see. Obviously we had our point of impact here, and once again, no pass through at all. Definitely had some backface deformation, but again, that's already sort of deforming from the previous 2 rounds, and we're gonna keep going. Now that it's handled the 8.55, a lot of you guys are probably asking how will it do with 55 grain M193 out of a 20-inch barrel. For what it's worth, this kills steel armor pretty much every time. So that's what we have here, and of course 20-inch barrel is provided by our Colt light machine gun here, and we're gonna get it going. Let's check it out. That is a sweet machine gun for sure. We had multiple impacts. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 at least, possibly 5. And basically where it impacted up here, no pass through at all. And then down here we had 1, 2, it looks like we actually had 4 right here. But again, you guys know better than I do from the slow-mo there. But these 3 here are all within 1.5 inches. And because of that, for sure, 2 of them hit compromised ceramic areas. So basically the way these plates work is that there's a ceramic layer that acts as a sort of armor penetrating killer. It breaks the bullet apart, and then after that layer goes through, it basically is being caught by a polyethylene type of material, and that slows it down. But if it hits an area that's already compromised, it doesn't actually go through that ceramic, and it doesn't break the bullet apart, and it can't stop it. So that's what happened there. But as you can see, the other places where it hit, it was just fine. Anyway, we've killed it, but we're gonna keep going. That wind is kicking up, but we have some double-out buckshot coming up next out of our blue line shotgun, and we'll see how it does. Let's check it out. As you guys saw, basically our pattern was right here, so about a 3-inch pattern at that distance, and it was absolutely hitting it very hard, but it had 0 issues stopping it there because there's plenty of UHW MPE there to stop it from penetrating through. That buckshot is very, very powerful, but it's not going as fast as a rifle round, and that really is the difference. Here on the channel, obviously we always kill body armor. That's what we do. If that M193 didn't go through coming out of the machine gun, I had my Barrett on standby to throw a 50 cal round through it, but we didn't need to because obviously you guys saw that a bunch of hits in one place can disable it, especially with a 20-inch barrel. And that round is humming out of there like 3,300 plus feet per second. It is a smoking round, and speed as well as bullet shape, that's what defeats armor. So you guys saw how it performed there. It's still though, right now, I could shoot this thing with a pistol, I mean, probably 1,000 times and it would stop it every time. As you guys saw there with a shotgun, very similar to a 9mm each pellet there going at it though. So again, stopped everything it was rated to do. Can't be mad about that. Weighs 4.4 pounds, which is just crazy. I think the lightest level 4 plate I've ever tested out here was like 6.2 pounds before that. And if you kind of just do the math, like that's not an insignificant amount of weight if you're actually carrying it. Anybody who's worn body armor for a long period of time knows exactly that. And you know, your standard level 4 plate comes in right around 8 pounds. So you're almost cutting that in half and still getting the same protection with this offering here. Of course, there's always pros and cons, right? So a lot of pros for this plate. The comfort of the multi-curve made in America lives up to its rating. Those sorts of things. The con, of course, is going to be price point. They're not inexpensive, as you guys probably already guessed. So each plate right now, as of when I'm recording this video, is coming in at $529 each. So there is a way to get it a little bit cheaper though, because we do have a channel coupon code over there. And there will be a link in the video description as always if you guys want to pick it up. But code Mr. Guns and Gear will get you another 10% off, bringing it under $500, of course, per plate. So is it worth it? It's up to you guys to decide. We review and test a lot of body armor here on the channel. That said, it's an impressive offering for sure. Weight is huge. I can't harp on that enough. I wore body armor professionally for many, many years, and it takes its toll on you. Right now I have multiple bulged discs, so for someone like me who's got a kind of compromised back, there's a huge difference between an 8-pound plate and a 4-pound plate. Like I'm either A, not going to wear this, or B, am going to wear it, right? So the weight is huge. And again, whether it's up to you guys, or rather, whether or not it's worth it, rather, is up to you guys to decide. But if you guys like this video and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed and you're not seeing 3 videos a week-ish coming out of the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell. If you've done both of those, definitely sign up for my email list. For whatever reason, YouTube doesn't want all my subscribers to see my videos these days, and I have an email list that basically just sends out all the videos since the last email, so that way there's no social media giant censoring your eyes from my content. Additionally, we have a daily deals email. If these things go on sale cheaper than what I just said, we'll blast it out in that email for you guys to take advantage of, and any other deals that we find along the way on a particular day. Additionally, you can post your comments down below, questions down below in the comments section. But over at all my different social media pages, you can post them there as well. Right now, as of when I'm recording this video, by far and away the best in terms of what my viewers actually see is Telegram and then Parler. You guys actually see what I'm posting there versus other places. What a novel idea, right? But there is that. I think that's really all I got for you guys. That's the end of my spiel. I do truly appreciate all of you guys watching. I should also note these were sent out to me for review on the channel, just full disclosure on that one. But again, I appreciate everybody watching, sticking all the way through to the end of the video here, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.